doesn't show me down there. I can't do it like that. Hi everybody! Welcome to Myotherapy Mondays. This is Laura Lee. I am a master myotherapist and a nutritional herbalist. I'm hanging up my hat on my mailbag here. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because you get a chance to be able to learn how to relieve your pain substantially or altogether with myotherapy. Hi, I'm here to help you help yourself with your muscles, but also with other things too, because I am qualified for teaching you how to help you inside your body and on the outside of your body. But first I want to talk to you. I'm a myotherapist, a master myotherapist. My name is Laura Lee, and I also am a nutritional herbalist. But I'm going to stick with myotherapy today because I have a mailbag here that helps people who want to write in to address their certain situations around muscle therapy, which is myo means muscle and therapy means to heal. So if you want to come join us, go ahead and I'll give you the information at the end of the video. Besides sending a email, you can send a letter. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this works. We're going to pick a letter that was written in by somebody that's concerned with their pain or whatever. So let's see what we have here. Dear Laura Lee, I cannot trust my right knee to stand on. It feels like it will buckle and I will fall down. So I whimper my way to stand, to test my weight-bearing need to keep moving. I am beside myself. Can you help me? Baffled, Lori from Minnesota. Hey Lori, knee pain. That's what you're talking about. Now the knee gets sort of blamed for a lot of things that it really isn't responsible for. What's responsible for it is the muscles surrounding the knee. These are major muscles and they're pulling on that knee. So when you address that, then the knee can groove the way it's supposed to groove. So one of the things that you can do for knee pain is the same thing you do for sciatica and the same thing you do for calf pain. You'll start noticing that this is, there are basic lines to myotherapy, and then there's quick fix lines, and then there's cleanup lines. What I'm showing you and what you can do with the charts that you're going to be working with, those are basic lines or quick fix lines. If you want to learn this and become a master myotherapist or a myotherapist in general, you will learn the clean-out lines. But in the meantime, I'm going to be showing you quick fix lines, or encourage you to go to bonniepruden.com, get the book. There's two books. One's called Pain Erasure, and one is called Myotherapy Complete Guide to Pain-Free Living. Read one book or the other, and you'll be able to navigate your way out of substantial pain. Not all of it, maybe, because you can't guarantee anything, but you'll be impressed, I think, with yourself. So what you're going to do is you have these two tools. These two tools and the books and the charts that you're going to be getting, and you can work on yourself. And I'm going to demonstrate how you do that. So what you do is we're going to use this tool because it's mostly sciatica, is mostly lower back, knee pain is mostly in the lower body, even though knee pain can start from your shoulder. Some are totally out, some are totally different. But if you feel the pain in the knee, myotherapists figure out where the pain's coming from. But you can still do general things while you're figuring this out. And you can come to a conclusion and become pain-free. So let's go for that one. You're going to take this wooden dowel, you're going to put it up against the wall, and you're going to lean into it. And you're going to be starting in your gluteal muscles. The reason why, those are major muscles when it comes to any kind of movement, our upper body and our lower body. So they sort of tie in together, so if you address those major muscles first, then they won't pull the ones that you worked on already out because they're so much more massively bigger. So I'm just holding these for 7 seconds. I'm leaning into it, and let me explain to you how this works. What you're doing is working with trigger points, and you're looking for trigger points. So what you're going to do is realize that muscles come in layers, and so do trigger points. So if a trigger point's on a top layer, you're going to feel it a lot easier than if it's on a lower layer. So what you're going to want to do is think of a scale of 1 to 3. 1, it's just pressure. You really don't feel anything. 2, it's a sensation. It can feel sharp or hot or hurt so good. or feel like dropping a pebble in water, something like that, some kind of sensation. But you can go with it. 3, it's painful, it's no fun, you back off. If you back off too much, you backed off to a 1, you press harder, and you get to a 2. So you figure out what a 2 feels like in your particular body, in your situation, and then you go ahead and work the trigger points for an hour at the most, and put 24 hours in between doing the corrective movements 4 times a day, 4 times each. That's pretty much what we're working with right now. So it's a starter for you, and what you're going to be doing is you take this wooden dowel, you put it up against the wall, and you're going to be holding these trigger points when you're holding them for 7 seconds. 1001, 1002, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 seconds. When children are being taught 1 chimpanzee, 2 chimpanzee, 3, gets them to understand they have to go up to 7 chimpanzees and then release slowly and then move on to the next trigger point. So you start your glutes and then you work where your belt line is, and the charts that you're going to get in the books you'll be able to walk you through. It's called the belt line. Then you're going to go up your back, and then you're not going to be able to reach anymore. And typically what we would do is we would kick in this tool to bring it into this side here or over your back, because we can't reach our back like that, but you can with this tool. But we're going to go down to the lower body because we're working on knee pain. So what you're going to do is after you're done with this, you can work the side of your leg by using the wall, and you just press into it holding for 7 seconds. You got it. You guys are good. Go all the way down to the knee, and then you turn and you come back up again. Again, that's in the charts. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay on the floor, and you are going to put the dowel down right on the floor underneath your leg, and you're going to just lay your leg on top of it, and you'll be able to find trigger points. Again, the charts are out here. You're following along, and you're holding for, you got it. When you find a trigger point, 7 seconds. And then you can do your calf muscle too, like this. And you can also, you can do your gluteal muscles too by just lying on top of it like this. It just depends on where your trigger points and how many trigger points you have. So let's go to the inner leg here. So the inside of your leg, you can put a pillow under here if you want to, but you have the charts out here. Very important when it comes to the knee, start below the knee, not above the knee, below the knee. The charts will indicate that to you. So you're just going to press 7 seconds each one. So then what we're going to do is work with the calf muscles. We're going to just press right straight down like this. You can do it laying down like on the hamstrings, but this is another way of doing it. And if you have any kind of tight Achilles or anything, you just lean it to the side and just press the wooden dowel right into that Achilles tendon. Holding for 7 seconds. You got it. Okay, so for your quadriceps, or the front of your legs, which is very important to the knee, there's the longest muscle. All the way, or the muscle passes 2 joints. Rectus femoris passes your hip joint and your knee joint. And we use it a lot. So what you want to do is you want to press on it. Again, holding for 7 seconds. You can use you can hold it in your hand like that because muscles can be tight and you can slip off very easily, depending again on your situation. So the charts will tell you do a line up the middle and 2 on the side. And we'll continue on. What we're going to be doing is showing you how to do passive stretches or corrective movements with those particular exercise situation of knee pain. So what you're going to do, one of them is bringing your knee up to your chest, extending it out, and then relaxing it. So it goes up, out, and then back. You can do that lying on the floor, like this, up, out, and back, up, out, and back. But for convenience sakes, most people can't get on the floor and do exercises throughout the day, so you can do it standing up. So it's up, out, and back. And make sure you have something that you can hold on to in case you lose your balance. So it's just range of motion. What we're going to do is the flexibility bounce. You're going to point your toes forward, hip a little bit wider than hip length apart, and then I'm going to go to the side and show you, and you're going to put your hand on your low back, and then you're going to come straight down, parallel to the floor, looking up toward the ceiling, and you're going to come down, and you're going to come up, and you're going to come down, turning, and then turning to the other side. Looking up, because we want those hamstrings to to be re-educated basically, because they're contracted probably from sitting too much, and then they need to be elongated again. Now here's a hip twist. You put your toe in, put your toe out. Feel it at the hip. Feel it at the hip. Excellent. Now if you feel this exercise, this flexibility in your back, discontinue doing it, because that means you're not ready for it. Your back's too tight to let your hamstrings go. Now we're going to pretend this is like a stair or some kind of thing that you can stand on carefully. Whew. And you just drop your foot, your heel below parallel. And then you point your toes in, and you're doing these all 4 times. All the exercises are 4 times each. Don't do this on anything dangerous like this trampoline. Anyway, that was a bad idea, but you get the idea. You want to drop your heel parallel from where your feet are. Go easy, go slow. Do that when you see stairs, and you'll make a huge difference for your calves. Again, it's not holding them at all. It is just range of motion. Another exercise that you can do is put your foot behind your other foot and just bend your forward knee. Typically, without shoes, you'd be doing these. But maybe not. These are designed to do it as you go through your day. So I just switched off and I did 4 more. Now pointing my feet forward, I'm just going to lean from one side to the other. And that's for the inside of my legs, which is very important when it comes to knee pain, because the muscle comes all down to here on each side. So that's stretching. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. Okay, and then here is the crossover. So this is for the outside of your leg. You're going to aim your belly button forward, and you're just going to cross over. You're just going to touch, touch. The idea is you do not want to turn, because that's throwing it away. You want to go straight. Now you can also go to the back as you get better at it. Okay, and you can just sort of change it up. But the idea is to get this muscle right here to let go. Last one, this is my favorite one, and a lot of people love the thread the needle, which I haven't shown you. What you're going to do is you're going to get on your hands and knees. You're going to put your hands directly underneath your shoulders, your knees directly underneath your hips. So you form like a box, and then you're going to tuck your chin in, raise your back, and then collapse your shoulder blades together, looking up toward the ceiling. You're going to come up, and then you're going to come back down. That's called the cat back. That's another one you can do. Excellent. This is thread the needle, which is you're putting your ear down to the floor, putting your hand through here, and you're coming up and looking at your hand all the way. Come down, and then up. Then come down, and then come up. And you're going to be doing that 4 times. Exactly right. And then up. And then down, and then up. And then the last one is called the sunshine. Put your feet pointing forward, a little bit wider than hip length apart. Put the back of your hands together. Come down as far as you comfortably can. If you can touch the ground, that's great. If you can't, that's okay. Draw a line up the center of your body like a zipper. Zip all the way up, looking at your hands all the way so you get a neck exercise in, and come down slowly back to your hips. So this is what it looks like when you're doing it throughout the day. So you can see, just find some space, do these exercises, be consistent about them. If you do the myotherapy and you're sore, like a workout sore, it's okay. What you want to do is do the exercises on the hour, 1 time on the hour. Instead of 4 times each, you're going to do 1 time on the hour, which makes the same amount of exercises, you're just spreading them out further. Because evidently your muscles need to be reminded a little bit more often, like kids sometimes need to too. So anyway, what we want to do is thank you very much for showing up for this video and taking care of yourself. And here is the information. Again, what we want to do is remove trigger points, reinforce by doing the trigger point work 4 to 6 sessions. Do the corrective movements as protocol wants you to. And before you know it, your pain will be relieved, or if not gone altogether. So you can comment below, subscribe, like us. There's some links below. And thank you for joining us. And love life, and life will love you back. Bye-bye for now.